a man at its head. Number 6. In Daniel 11, it says he does this, he does that. Obviously, you've got some kind of a man, king of the north, right? Daniel 7, the little horn, and there in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man and a mouth speaking pompous words. You've got a spokesperson for this system. In Revelation 13, all who dwell on the earth will worship him, whose names have not been written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. At this moment, it's Pope Francis. And even from probably almost a quarter mile away, I could see Pope Francis in his white on the wheelchair way up on that platform around people, and they're worshiping him. There's people from all over the world that have gathered to meet him. Take a look at the Time magazine headline. This is when Francis was just brought in as Pope. A Pope for the New World. Notice it's not a Pope for Christianity. It's not a Pope for the Catholic Church. It's Pope for a new world. They see this guy as the primary world leader. The media does. In Revelation, we're going to see it says, and all the world follows him after he comes back from a deadly wound. And so we have the Pope, who is a religious and political leader. In Islam, we have a caliph that is a religious and a political leader, and they both think that at some point they will have control of the whole world. If they both plan on controlling the whole world, is there room on the same planet for both of them? Nope. And every time we have a caliph, a caliphate established, we have a holy war. My definition of a holy war is when both sides act like the devil in the name of God. And when you act like the devil, you're not of God. It will lead attacks against the south. He shall stir up his power and his courage against the king of the south with a great army, and the king of the south shall be stirred up to battle with a very great and mighty army. But he shall not stand, for they shall devise plans against him. Yes, those who eat the portion of his delicacy shall destroy him. His army shall be swept away, and many shall fall down slain. Both these kings' hearts shall be bent on evil. Hey, which one's good? Keep this in mind, neither the north or the south are good, because both will be trying to pull people in. And you have to understand, the Bible is clear, neither of them are good. And they shall speak lies at the same table, but it shall not prosper, for the end will still be at the appointed time. While returning to his land with great riches, his heart shall be moved against the holy covenant, so he shall do damage and return to his own land. So here's what's happening. 634 to 637, we've got 4 Muslim armies that swing up from the Saudi Arabian Peninsula, They go up through Israel, they come looping back around North Africa, and Islam takes that whole area, but they weren't able to take Constantinople, which is today's Istanbul. But so under Arab Islam, for 150 years they're strong. Then they move the capital out from Medina over to Baghdad. And they begin the weekend, and the Crusades strike back from the north. So here we have the king of the north pushing back. Now, there is about a 150-year time period when the Crusaders held Jerusalem. And there was a Christian king of Jerusalem. But then the Muslims pushed them out, back home, and when they got back home, there was a wave of persecution against true Christians that were following the word instead of the traditions of now the Crusader church. Daniel doesn't miss.